J Group, embedded in our core values, is honesty, integrity, commitment and client care.
At J Group, we ensure 100% satisfaction to our beloved customers and our employees. J Group, the new identity for growth and prosperity. Come, join with us for unlimited possibilities.